something wrong here.
That's
No,
actually
no, no.
really funny.
I'm not being a troll.
Okay.
have,
Well, wait, hold on one second.
I have
Daniel,
autism.
Daniel, I'm going to ask you a question. Hold on one second, Daniel. I have a question for you. Most Christians have a favorite Bible verse, such as John 3:16. Are you familiar with John 3:16?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. And it starts out, "For God so loved the world," right?
That's correct.
And you've read that before. Could you tell me, off the top of your head, to whom was Jesus speaking?
He was speaking to mankind, to all of mankind.
Okay, this guy is a troll. If he had been a Christian,
Actually, I don't know the answer to that question.
okay, no. If he had been a Christian for 5 or 6 years, he would have known the answer. It was to Nicodemus. This passage.
Dude, I was a Christian for 20 years. I didn't know the answer to that question.
Okay, here's the thing is, the fact of the matter is, people who are real Christians do not stop being Christians.
Yeah. The problem is here's the problem though, guys. There are a lot of people that they really believe in God, okay? But from my experience, a lot of them don't have the time or even have the desire to just pick up their Bible. A lot of people's Bibles are just taken up dust.
Well, why do you think he was asking us about, what Matt Dillahunty says?
No, I was challenged by what Matt said. I was just wanting to get your rebuttal to what he said.
Now, let me ask you this question.
I don't think he's trolling.
I'm convinced that he is.
I thought slingshot was a funny answer, though.
No, I'm convinced that he is.
Didn't he throw rocks at him or something?
It was with a sling.
Okay, Daniel, what's the first verse in the Bible?
Genesis 1:1.
What is it?
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so you don't know.
He could be an atheist that's familiar.
Okay, I know that was an easy one. So you don't know what the fifth book is. Daniel, who wrote most of the New Testament?
Who wrote? May I ask you a question? May I say something real quick?
Daniel.
I feel like we have the Inquisition on this guy, and he's not necessarily being disruptive.
No. This guy is pretending that he's a Christian. We have excellent reasons to suspect that he's not real. Now, who wrote most of the New Testament, Daniel?
I don't think you have a right to judge me on that.
Okay, guess what? Ocean.
I agree with him, actually.
More clear. Okay,
guys, hold on 1 second. Listen, Daniel, because I've seen a couple of your comments out there on some of my videos, I get trolled every single day. So you have to understand, nobody's trying to be mean or cold to you, but we're trying to make sure that we're not getting goofed on. I've had this happen.
He is goofing, Brett. Brett, how can you be a Christian?
I'll give one more very simple question for you and stuff, and this will verify it. This is very easy. This is Sunday school question. There is a figure in the Bible by the name of Samson, and he took out his enemy with what? I'll give you a hint that has something to do with an animal. Go ahead.
Yes, I have heard the story. He killed the.
I don't know this one either.
The jawbone of an ass.
I don't know it either.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to
Well,
say that.
you know what? I can even ask simpler questions like this. I asked him, who wrote most of the New Testament? It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable that somebody could profess to be a Christian for 5 or 6 years and be completely unaware of who wrote most of the books of the New Testament. It's unthinkable.
But the thing is, I don't know if you're familiar with what is that? That ministry.
I will dismiss myself if y'all think I'm a troll.
You are trolling. It's abundantly clear to me.
Well, would a troll be willing to leave? That doesn't make sense.
What you're doing is you are pretending to be a Christian to come in here and smuggle in a Matt Dillahunty. Why not just come in and say what you are? If you were truly a Christian for 6 years, okay, you would have easily known what the fifth book of the Bible was. All Christians know that it's Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Acts. But you didn't know that. I asked you an even simpler question. who penned or wrote most of the New Testament. You still haven't answered it. You didn't know.
Could have Googled it by now.
Yeah, he could have Googled it by now. Okay.
Now, I didn't want to Google it. Wouldn't that have been dishonest?
Okay, let me ask you this question, Daniel. John 3:16 is one of the most famous verses in the Bible. There's another verse in the Bible that is equally beloved by practically all Bible-believing Christians, and it goes something like this: "For by grace you have been saved through faith, that is not of yourselves, not a result of works, so that no man could boast." Do you know where that's from?
Yeah.
You're asking shit that I don't know the answer to.
No, but you see, Ocean, you are not a Christian.
I was for some
I will
time.
tell you. Okay, well, that's your claim. I would disagree with you that you were.
I know you would disagree with me, but I would also say that you don't know what I believe, and you don't have the opportunity to be able to tell me what I believe.
That's another.
I'll get into you on that. I will get into you on that.
There's one other way that we can verify, Mr. Daniel. Let's just say that maybe your memory is not good on the Bible. I don't know. It's possible. It happens. Do you have a YouTube channel or Facebook or something? So, I mean, I can easily go over. Usually atheists got porn all over their Facebook. I'll be able to tell real quickly. Go ahead. Put a link up.
Yes, I can provide you with my Facebook link. I can take the picture off and let you see my face. I'm not a troll.
Well, okay, give me a link real quick, because I don't want to give you a bunch of hell if you're not.
I've asked him a question.
Yeah, but some people, Anthony's right. There's some people that they just don't remember everything. Sometimes when people are nervous or on the spot, they might goof.
Yeah,
I've never been to Google Hangout before. This is my first time. I can answer these questions.
Facebook link then.
You could be turning down the opportunity to teach a new Christian some stuff, Darwin.
He's not a Christian.
There's a lot of people that you ask.
Facebook, Daniel.
Oh, I'm posting in the chat right now.
And if it turns out that I've been incorrect about my suspicion, you'll get a public apology, all right? Because I don't want to make anybody feel like shit. Here we go.
No, I think Mr. Dawkins owes me an apology.
Let me see what we got. Facebook.
I'm just saying that there's a lot of people, you ask them, what is the Ten Commandments? And they say, well, like they're frozen. And yet they'll say, I believe in God. So.
Okay.
He could be posing as another person.
Well, he's got some clips up there and some pictures.
Yeah, but he could he could have he could be posing as another person.
Now you're being a little hard.
No, well, I think that.
Okay, here's what
he's got. One of the people that was targeting you,
okay,
it would be
listen,
like,
guys,
oh, okay.
Guys.
But that's not what's happening.
Okay,
guys,
okay.
On April 25th at 1 a.m. in the morning, he wrote, "You can never go wrong trusting the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. God is good to his children. God bless and good night." He's not a troll.
Yeah, he's legit.
How do you know that's him?
You can apply presuppositional arguments against whether or not he's.
How do you know that he's not borrowing?
How do
you? Look, I'll tell you what. If it turns out that he's a troll, and then he says like "F you, Negro" or something like that at me at the end of the night, I'll simply go, "Yep, he got me. I'm a dum-dum." I'll say that publicly. All right. And now he's showing what he looks like right there. There you go. Hey, Beckel, welcome.
I've been around for a while. I don't recognize him.
I was caught off guard with all the questions. I apologize.
Daniel, I get messed with on Skype, I get messed with on my phone, I get messed with on YouTube every single day. So sometimes it's got to be a little bit of a test there. I apologize. You are clearly, according to the Facebook, a believer. Okay, and now I can see what you look like compared to the Facebook. That's empirical.
Is his picture on Facebook?
All this is up there. His links right there.
I don't see his picture on Facebook.
If you go to my photos, you can see me in a picture with one of my friends. He's got a hat on.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the photos right now.
You probably got to be friends with them to see it.
Okay, I'm looking. I see some graphics. I see no photographs of you with a friend.
Hey, Brett verified it.
Yeah, I think this is pretty much an open and shut case.
Yeah, it's up there.
So,
He's got
yeah,
videos. He's got timeline
If it-
photos.
you don't,
profile
Against
pictures.
Brett's Brett,
you
it's
never
fine.
recall hearing, for by grace you've been saved through faith, that not of yourselves, not a result of works.
Someone's echoing.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, it's probably me.
If the host of the room, Brett King, believes that I'm not a troll, then that's really all I need. I don't need anyone
That's
else.
my opinion as well.
Do I?
Well, let me ask you this:
I
since
believe-
since you became a Christian 5 or 6 years ago, have you ever read your New Testament regularly?
Yes, I do read my Bible quite a bit. I do a lot of Bible studies and stuff at my church.
Then how could you be unaware that Acts was the 5th book in the New Testament?
Like I said, you may not buy this.
All right, he's going to take him a break for a little while. He can come back tomorrow if he wants to. Sorry about that. Public apology to Mr. Daniel. I am sorry that you had to go through that kind of aggravation. It's all good. All right?
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I apologize for making y'all skeptical for some reason. When I
No,
said-
No apology, dude. They're apologizing to you, man.
Yeah, I wasn't skeptical.
when I said slingshot, that came out of my mouth out of pure nervousness. I
No, I understand. Believe me, I understand. You're good.
That's what I would have think too. I mean, I know what
It's
it
like-
is, but